We are just over halfway through 2025, so here's some of the watches I've been wearing the most this year so far. First up, this is far and away my most worn watch, my neo-vintage Omega Seamaster Diver 300, reference 225250, which is the mid-size model, 36.25mm case diameter. So I have a son, he's about to be 1, and right now he's in full-blown toddler mode. He doesn't stop moving, so I just need quick, easy to choose, bing bang boom kinds of watches. I'm not thinking about my outfits or what will match things the best. I just need quick and easy to choose, easy to wear pieces. I know they'll go with my daily wardrobe, and that's what this watch is. There's something about the Seamaster that just works with everything. Like, I like the way it looks with a white shirt and smart trousers, and I like it with jeans and a t-shirt. And for me, there's something so special about neo-vintage models, specifically neo-vintage Omega, that is so special. This specific watch is from 2004, but anything that's 90s, 1990s, 2000s for Omega is always pure magic. Wearing experience-wise, this is pre-coaxial, so a lot thinner case profile, which I prefer. Still 300 meters of water resistance, stainless steel case, and the case construction is fantastic. Now, I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I find the case construction of the older models pretty comparable to the modern. So back in the 90s and 2000s, Omega bracelet clasps, general build quality, blew Rolex out of the water. Even now, feeling this bracelet, it feels very comparable to a modern speedy bracelet. The clasp is fantastic, it's a well-made watch, great proportions. It's just so easy to choose. Okay, let's move on. Next watch. My second most worn watch so far is actually the watch I'm wearing right now, the FP Journe Elegante. Or elegante. They say elegant in the Journe boutiques, so I'm just going to copy that and hope for the best.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
But this is just another really easy to choose model. Quartz movement, so you can set it and forget it. I know the time is always going to be the right time. I just freaking love wearing this watch. It's a bit of a weird one. Like, on the one hand, it's one of my most, if not my most unique looking watch, with the Tortue case shape. The dial layout is even weird. Just the shape, I don't know, it kind of looks like a cathedral clock almost. The Tidalite treatment gives the case a very dark, matte effect, which I usually wouldn't be attracted to. I don't know. For me, it's a weird looking watch, but it's not so weird like an MB&F, where it's like, how would you even wear this? How do I tell the time? It is a quartz, which I know is contentious in the watch space, and it's okay if you don't like it because of that. If you're someone who would never own a quartz for whatever your reasons might be, that's fine. For me personally, I think it has its place, but I wouldn't want an entirely quartz collection. I love having mechanical pieces, but I'm also fine with having a few quartz pieces sprinkled in there. I've said it in my review of this watch, but I've never seen quartz treated in this way. I've never seen quartz treated so well. FP Journe treats quartz like they would treat a mechanical watch with the movement decoration. It doesn't feel like a cheap throwaway alternative. It's actually handled with care and artistry, and that makes this incredibly special to me. I love the gimmick. I love picking it up after a while and seeing the hands move. I love the movement decoration. But the real reason I choose it almost daily is because it's a genuinely enjoyable wear. Now, this next one I've not had in long enough for it to be one of my most worn watches. But we need to take a moment to thank today's fabulous video sponsor, IFL. So this is the Bulova Super Seville Honeycomb, limited to only 500 pieces worldwide. This watch celebrates Bulova's precision movement, which operates at 8 times the frequency of ordinary quartz, with nature's most efficient workers, the honeybee. Bees are freaking awesome, and this design was specifically paired with this watch because it is also freaking awesome. Set against the Bulova Super Seville with a retro-inspired design, 38mm case size in stainless steel, and powered by the HPQ Precisionist quartz movement and M10, which is accurate to about plus or minus 10 seconds per year. On the wrist, it is delightful to wear, great proportions, absolutely love it. But for me, it's all about the dial work and creative vision at IFL. Each dial has a hand-painted, custom honeycomb texture, emphasizing geometric perfection. Little golden honeycomb drops scatter throughout the surface, with no two timepieces sharing identical placement. Each piece is truly one of a kind, and it's just happy and cute and different, and that's something I'm always looking for. These will be available to purchase as of July 7th, so that's today. So if this really jives with you, nay, hives with you, I'm so sorry. I regretted that almost immediately. What I'm trying to say is if you like this, there's only 500 of these being made, so don't miss out. Go click the link that is in my description. It'll take you to see this watch and so many other IFL creations. I love this newest creation, and thank you so much to IFL for sponsoring this video. Moving on, staying on the kind of square rectangular weird case-shaped watches, the Cartier Tank. The Cartier Tank is never the wrong choice, and a watch has to be pretty special for me to choose it over the Tank. This was actually the first nicer or nice watch I ever owned. It was a gift from my husband on our first wedding anniversary. I always say there were 3 watches that pushed me down into the black abyss of watch collecting, and this was one of them. To receive this extremely precious and special item, it really blew me away. It was far and away the nicest gift, the most precious thing I'd ever owned. It was noticeably nicer than anything I owned. Like the finishing, the design, just everything. I don't know how to say this in the best way I can, but just being someone from nowhere land, Canada, I truly never thought I'd own something with the name Cartier on the dial. I don't know, for me it was and is just beyond. But this is not what this video is supposed to be about. I'm getting off course here. Even though this is the watch I've owned the longest, the magic has never worn off on me. I think that's when you know you found something that's truly you, you know? In the summer, in the hotter months like it is right now, I like to wear it on the bracelet. Controversially, I wear the bracelet quite loose. My husband used to be in the Royal Navy, so we used to go to a lot of black tie, fancy kinds of occasions, and I wanted to wear this watch to one of those occasions, but I wanted it to wear a little bit more like jewelry, a little bit more like a bracelet than a watch, so I popped a few extra links in, which is also never how I wear anything, so that was very unique, but I quite like it on this watch. And I think I'll hear about that in the comment section. I wouldn't recommend people usually do that, but for this specific one, I kind of like it a little bit loose. So yeah, summer months I wear on a really loose bracelet, especially when I just want to feel a little bit pretty. Sometimes I don't want to wear the Seamaster or the Journe. I just want to feel a little bit pretty, a little bit girly, and that's exactly the itch this watch scratches. Oh, I love it. I'm actually talking myself into it right now. I'm taking the Journe off and I'm wearing the Tank. Moving on, last watch. Regular viewers of the channel, you already know where this is going. I'm just embarrassing myself at this point and I hate myself already, but the TAG Heuer Formula 1, get in. So I know why someone wouldn't like this, but for me personally, it's always been just easy to choose and a piece of magic. It's nostalgic and happy. It transports me back to the 90s and 2000s when life was simple. It's the perfect size at 35 millimeters, which at the time in the 80s and 90s, that's what they released as their men's size. It's crazy how quickly the trends became larger sized watches. Like now I have people messaging me saying, if you wear a 36 millimeter watch, you might as well be a woman, which is an insane thing to say. Like, people need to chill. If you're someone who says this, if you're someone who tries to emasculate and make other people feel small because of the size of watches they prefer, you need to chill. That is neither here nor there. That is just a rant I needed to get out. I couldn't have it living in my brain any longer. Something interesting about the watches I actually wear is that 3 of the 4 in this list are quartz. So the Journe Elegante, my Cartier Tank Solo, and the TAG Heuer Formula 1 are all quartz, which makes me really bad at being a watch geek. people might unsubscribe. For me right now, with a toddler and having this watch channel, all the awesome things I'm doing means that life is moving really fast. And I just need things I can set and forget, I can easily put on and know it is reliably going to be telling me the right time. It's pathetic to say, but sometimes I just don't have time to set a watch that I haven't worn in 4 days. Before I had a kid, if I heard someone say that, I would be like, what do you mean? You don't have 45 seconds to pull the crown out and adjust the time and set it? What are you lying for? Of course you can find that time. But now that I'm in it, if this child is awake and unsupervised for any length of that awake time, he's gonna find something insane to do. He has movement now, no survival instincts, and almost no dexterity. So yeah, quartz has been my friend. I am missing my Tudors. I think I need to get back into wearing them. I need to get one set and just start wearing it every day. I think it would be my Black Bay 54. No, I want my Black Bay 58. I love that blue. There's something about the way Tudor does blue. Oh, yes. Chef kiss. Anyways, guys, I'm just rambling. I'd love to know in those comments down below, what have been the watches that have been getting the most wear time for you in your collection so far in 2025? Let me know. I cannot wait to read those comments. And I'd love to know, what is your philosophy or your way of wearing watches? Do you just wear a few pieces over and over again? Do you try to wear one different one a day? Let me know. Thank you once again to IFL for sponsoring this video. Also, I'm still thinking about bees. Really weird thing. My husband said to me, he's never been stung by a bee. Is this normal? Have you been stung by a bee? I thought everyone had been stung by a bee. And now, the Pope tier patrons, the greatest, most amazing people in the world, get their names on the screen. Hello, Pope tier patrons. All tier patrons, you're amazing, but this section's for the Pope tier patrons. Thank you so much for supporting my weird little channel. I really hope you keep enjoying it. I love making these videos. Videos like this are especially fun. I just really like talking about the practicalities of what watches do we actually wear, and I can't wait to hear which ones you are wearing in your collection. I'm rambling. It's not about me, it's about you. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying the content we make on this channel. And even if you don't keep enjoying it, I hope you keep enjoying watches forever, because they're awesome and they're fabulous. Just like you.